everybody and welcome to another Magical Moon video. And today, if you follow the community, you will know that we had to say goodbye to our beautiful doobie yesterday, the big mastiff. He was a very old boy and he was at that point in his life where he needed a little bit of help. So it was a very hard day, but...
It was, but he went with the dignity that they all so deserve, and he is part of life here. We're surrounded by all these beautiful animals, all beautiful creatures, and it's just doing the right thing at the right time. And I'm sure he's up there with Pom Pom and all the other animals looking down and keeping an eye on what's going on. But this morning Mother Nature worked her magic and we had a beautiful bit of rain which gave respite.
It was very nice.
From that real intense heat. It got so stuffy yesterday. So they've all had a nice shower and they've had a mud bath, and Nanny's looking obviously muddy but I think a lot more soothed. So those hives have almost disappeared.
They have, and also we have some exciting news to tell you. We have 2 new arrivals arriving on Sunday, and a massive thank you to our patrons because you guys are the ones that have saved these lovely beings' lives. It's a mother and daughter. We're not going to tell you exactly what it is, but we do have to build a shelter outside for them because they're not used to being in an enclosed environment, so they need to have their own environment. And they also, very importantly, need to be kept away. They need to be in quarantine because they are unfortunately coming from the meat trade. So follow us on Sunday and you will see what we get up to. But for now, we need to go and show you because we've had a little bit of there's an alteration over near the donkey stroke goat pen because we found something that isn't going to be useful in that area.
A discovery. So let's go.
We are at the back of the donkey house. I love it here. It is so picturesque when their little heads are out. I got a beautiful photo of Eeyore the other day and I'll have to show you. But we were going to put the donkey paddock just here so they could come in and out as they wanted, but we discovered a little bit of a ancient treasure hoard.
Oh, yes.
I think it was owned by pirates personally. Maybe Jack had something to do with it.
There's lots of these, and it's not just a few. Underneath, just to the side where it drops down, as Jenny said, there's a whole haul of
and they're all there's nothing in them, but they've all got their corks. So someone's very carefully corked them and then put them in the ground.
You never know, there might be something else here. We're not going to go digging, and we would need to excavate the whole area to make it safe. So we've cordoned it off for obvious reasons, but that does mean we have to rejig our plans slightly.
But it's not that bad because what we have noticed since Tintin arrived, they really like the paddock that they're in, and that paddock's got the little pond. We call it Frogpool Manor. Videos a long time ago you might have seen. But Frogpool Manor, they love it. They go down there, they drink the water in there, they've got their dust bath, a little shelter. So they're very, very content and happy in there. And I think it's a good place for them to stay. But because we have a mum and daughter arriving on Sunday and they do need to be in quarantine, as we said, we have got to go and do a little bit of reconfiguration down in the old oak field. So that's the plan.
Let's go down and we'll show you what's what. This is where the new arrivals, the mum and her little baby, are going to go. And I think it's perfect. It's got this lovely shade here and you might be able to hear the brook running behind me. So there's everything they need, and it is a really natural environment and we don't want to disturb that. They've been used to living out. So we want to try and keep it as normal as possible. Then we can just observe what they need, and as their needs change, we can change with them. It's going to work really well.
So it is hotting up, and one thing the new arrivals are going to need is water. And down here we're very lucky to have the stream that runs all the way along the edge. So Nicky's going to get his strimmer out and he's going to go all the way along down here, so they've got their natural source of water as well, because that is what they're going to be used to. This is a very, very rare breed that's coming here, and we're so excited to have been able to help them, but we're also a little bit shocked that they ended up where they did. But that's just the way it is. But their mummy and daughter are going to come here, and I think they're going to think they've arrived in heaven, quite literally, because it is so perfect for them. They've got lots that they can look through, lots that they can munch on, and yeah, they're just going to love their days, and you guys are going to absolutely adore them. So yeah, we're really looking forward to Sunday. A little bit worried because obviously it does mean we've got to go somewhere that isn't very nice, but we'll be bringing home those special girls, and we really can't wait to introduce them to you.
We're on the way back up, and we've just noticed Tintin's given us the nod. It's that time to come in, and it's only just very recently the sun's broken out from that beautiful rain this morning. But it's always changing here, and we need to change with it. So let's go get him in.
So welcome to the salon, and I am here with the lovely Tintin, and my goodness me, he is so cute and he is so vocal, and I thought the other two can make a noise, and Nick does keep saying to me, I bet you wish you hadn't done that now, because I do a little thing where I can talk to them and I call them. They are so loud because the neighbours, but we did actually ask the neighbours the other day and they said no, they can't hear them, so that's quite handy. But he is fine, and he is doing so much better, because some of you may know when he arrived, he was retired to us by the lovely Ava and Sean. And he was very, very sad because he'd lost his lifelong partner, and he hadn't been very vocal, and he just was feeling very, very down in the dumps. But now he is a man full of himself, makes lots of noise and demands lots of things, including coming in, being groomed, lots of treats, and yeah, what he should be doing at this grand old age. So we're going to go now because there is a very special giant that requires a little treat that his nanny Bibi has brought out from the UK. So let's go and see what it is.
Now, so he'll have to play with that, won't it?
Oh, that's perfect. That is really good. You've got to try and get it.
So as you can see, he's making light work of his new toy, which Nanny Bibi, my mum, very kindly brought him all the way from the UK, from Hicksted, at the very prestigious showground there, where I was lucky enough to compete for many years. So I think there's going to be a few others that are going to be wanting a ball, and we'll have to get Nanny Bibi to organise it. But it's been really lovely because it just gives him something to keep him occupied, if only just for a minute. And on that note, thank you all so much for watching. And if you want to become part of Patreon and join a beautiful community, a very ever-expanding community of like-minded people, you can check out Patreon. In the meantime, like and subscribe, tell all your friends because it's making a massive difference. Stay magical and we'll see you very soon.